What's up and welcome to Me, You, and Switch 2. I am me, Tom Tate, and you are you, so let's talk about Switch 2. This is the latest and greatest Nintendo Switch 2 news brought to you every Tuesday and Friday in snackable 5 to 10 minute episodes. Today happens to be Tuesday. It is August 18th. It is 7:53 a.m. on the East Coast, and this is episode 127. So I hope that your weekend was great and your week is off to a really good start. My kids go back to school in 2 weeks and we are kind of counting down the days, to be honest. I think everybody's ready for some routine and some consistency. Any parents out there, you might know what I'm talking about. I am selfishly excited because it's kind of through routine that surprisingly helps me slot in more time to play games and work on my backlog and also kind of work on podcast related stuff. So I'm looking forward to just getting back into the groove of things. A little banter today because there isn't a ton to talk about. We didn't get a lot of news over the weekend. We did get an influx of news on a AAA game from Square Enix. You might already know from the title of this episode. Every year, Disney hosts their big fan event. It's called D23, and we get some fun trailers. We get news about upcoming shows and movies. Mostly in like the Star Wars universe or the Disney Plus series that are going to be coming out. Like this year, we got a short trailer for the Bluey movie, which my kids were excited about. And Disney really seized the opportunity to host a Kingdom Hearts panel on August 15th. They called this Deep Dive into Kingdom Hearts. It was billed as a behind-the-scenes look into the making of the games, and it featured Nana Gad from Disney and Pixar Games, Tai Yasu from Square Enix, Haley Joel Osment, who is the voice of Sora, David Gallagher, the voice of Riku, and Renee Johnson, who is behind the Disney character voices. Tetsuya Nomura, famous from Final Fantasy and from Kingdom Hearts, he wasn't initially advertised to be there, but he made a surprise appearance, which everyone was super excited about. I'm excited that we can talk about this on a Nintendo Switch 2 podcast because you'll recall during not E3 week, right, Summer Games Fest, Nintendo revealed that Kingdom Hearts 4 was going to appear on Switch 2. They did that through the Nintendo Direct back, I think, in June. And Nintendo was the only platform that really got any gameplay footage that week of Kingdom Hearts 4. So this weekend, we got a 3 to 4 minute trailer reveal. And in addition to the city-like area that we've seen in previous trailers, we saw the environment from Coco. I thought this was awesome. I'm a big fan of Coco. It's one of my favorite Pixar movies. We saw some scenes from the movie recreated in the game engine. We saw some combat with Sora in his Coco outfit with his Coco-themed Keyblade, which is very cool. There were some more scenes in the city environment, which we now know has a name. It's Quadratum. And we saw some Donald and Goofy combats and a Mickey segment that looked really interesting where he gets sucked into a book. And it was similar to like Yoshi's Crafted World or Paper Mario, some 2D style gameplay in there too. Overall, a lot of fun. There is also an anime coming, unrelated to Switch 2, but I'm hopeful that the anime, which is coming to Disney Plus, will cover some of the story. Because I played every mainline Kingdom Hearts game except for the mobile games, and I cannot tell you what the heck is going on in those games. Great games, incredibly fun to play. They have their moments, but the story is so convoluted. You really need like a story wiki open at all times if you want to follow the story when you're playing those games. They were very affirmative that the game will release at the end of 2027 and won't get pushed back. In other news over the weekend, Diablo 4 rumors keep ramping up with an anticipated release of next month, so we'll see if we learn more. I'm going to link to a Go Nintendo article. We're hearing more feedback from people who got their hands on the latest build of Elden Ring for Switch 2. People are very impressed. One staff member at a Japanese outlet said the port left him utterly speechless, and he was talking specifically about performance and handheld mode versus docked mode. So we'll hear more in the coming weeks because this game is set to release. Again, that's Elden Ring on August 28th, just in a few weeks, 10 days. And I'm looking forward to hearing more. I did not play Elden Ring when it first released on other platforms. I can't believe it's been a year. Jeff Keighley will be back on Tuesday, August 25th at 2 p.m. Eastern Time with Opening Night Live, which is the opening event for Gamescom in Germany. They did this one last year. There were some fun announcements, nothing crazy. Most of them were multi-platform games getting their Switch 2 versions announced for the first time. So that was kind of the theme that I recall from last year's Gamescom opening night live. I'm excited for this though. I'm not as excited as the Game Awards or Summer Game Fest, but at least it'll be something to watch on a Tuesday, which is always fun. We do know that Final Fantasy VII Revelation will be represented, which personally, I don't even want to see any more of Final Fantasy VII Revelation. Like, keep your secrets. Like, I want to go in blind. I don't want anything spoiled. They already showed so much of that game. So I'm hopeful that they don't reveal too much, behind the curtain. That's it for today. Another episode with no Ocarina of Time announcement, but Nintendo will be at Gamescom. So maybe we'll see something any day now. We'll get that surprise direct, because I had anticipated that they would want to show this game at Gamescom, but they'll have to announce it first, right? They'll have to do a formal direct or show a little bit more than what they showed us already. So we will see. I'm just going to keep saying it, and hopefully I will will it into existence. What's that saying? A broken clock is right twice a day. If I say it twice a week, maybe one day it'll actually happen. I don't know. I'm out of here. I got to get to work. I hope that you have an awesome week. A kind rating or review helps other listeners like you discover the show. Sharing on Discord, Reddit, wherever you hang out with other gamers goes even further. You can go to switch2pod.com for all the things, subscription links, links to all the articles that I read and curate throughout the week. Much love. Enjoy the week. Now go play some games.